For those of you watching that don't know me in real life, hello. If you don't like personal vloggy things, then bye-bye. Alright friends, it stayed. This happened. If you can't tell, this is my right hand. This is an engagement ring. Look at how it sparkles. It's so pretty. The guy who engaged himself to me proposed to me on our 8-year anniversary. We have been dating, like I said, for 8 years. And I don't know how it happened. If you want to know how it led up to this, I can put that in a different video because I don't have enough time to really explain how this ended up to here. So this is just going to be the what happened the night of the proposal, February 27th. And I know this is like almost a month after it happened. I had recorded other videos and they didn't look very good. My mom and my stepdad about a week before. So my mom told me that she was planning on having a mommy-daughter day the day after my anniversary. So February 28th, she wanted to do an Amber Mom Day, which is perfectly fine and not out of the ordinary because we haven't really been able to hang out lately. She's like, oh, it's a surprise, I can't tell you. I was like, oh, we're probably gonna get our nails done or go shopping or something. Like, it really caught me off guard when he proposed in general because his parents had gone on vacation, and in my mind, parents would be home when he proposed because we would all celebrate together. Like that, it wasn't like a dream of mine to do, it made sense because our families are so tight. Before our anniversary, and even on the day on our anniversary, we couldn't decide if we were going to exchange gifts at a restaurant we were going to or afterwards. Having gifts at restaurants was starting to be a thing this year. He asked me if I wanted to do it on my birthday in December. He brought our gifts with us because we were gonna open gifts at the restaurant. I had gotten him Super Smash Bros. For the N64, the first one, because I knew he was missing it, and a pair of jeans because he needed a new pair of jeans. Those aren't things that you really want to open at a restaurant. Or, oh, it's such an important gift. Oh, jeans in a video game. Especially in comparison to this. Maybe not to him, he really liked that video game. We're 5 minutes into the car ride and he asks if he thinks that we should really do gifts at the restaurant. And I sat and I thought about it. It's like, no, it kind of seems like a bet. I don't know if my gift's appropriate to open at a restaurant. So we decided not to do that. I was the passenger, so I was shotgun gets to pick the radio. So I'm putting on Taylor Swift from his iPod, and of course, he doesn't have all the Taylor Swift songs. Only has a couple of her albums or 2 songs. And the first song that comes up is Love Story. Now, if you don't know the lyrics to Love Story, I'm gonna refresh you. It talks about getting married, like the guy proposes to Juliet. Romeo proposes to Juliet. A foreshadowing. And he is inwardly just laughing. It's not really a song that we like, oh, this is us, because like our families like each other. The restaurant we ended up going to was in Mystic, Connecticut, called the Captain Daniel Packard Inn. Now it's like a very tight squeeze kind of a place. And it's up on this kind of a hill. So we go up the hill, we park the truck. I have my bags on the floor, and he has his bag on the floor next to me because we're in a 1-seated truck. So I'm moving my bag as I'm getting out of the car, and he's grabbing the bag, acting like I'm going to steal it. No looking. I'm not gonna look, so I'm making sure the bag isn't falling over, and that's what I thought he was doing on his side of the truck. When in reality, he was taking the tiny box that was this, taking it out of the bag, putting it in his pocket. So he was going to propose to me at the restaurant. Restaurant was super duper crowded, like really crowded. Had the most amazing food. It was so good. We had wine. My anniversary, I'm gonna drink. Went to go outside and I'm walking in my little wedges, which I normally never wear, and I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna fall. Like I'm a baby deer, I'm gonna fall over. I looked down the little hill that we had come up and went, thank goodness we didn't go down there. Now as I'm saying this, Joe was debating on saying, hey, let's put the leftovers in the truck and go for a walk. And then he was going to propose to me there because it was too crowded in the restaurant. Romantic walk in Mystic would have been great. Instead, we drove home, still listening to Taylor Swift, still jamming out, having a great time. Amazingly stuffed from the food. Like, not even like, oh my God, I'm so stuffed. Like, oh my God, I'm so stuffed. That was the most amazing meal I've ever eaten. Got back to the house, he went upstairs for something. I was standing around like I'm still a little tipsy because I'm tiny and it takes me a while to not be tipsy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm in a really pretty dress. I'm gonna take a selfie. I felt really pretty. My makeup was great. Like, I went on a tutorial and I looked on how to do it. Came out nice. My hair actually behaved itself. He came downstairs and he's like, let's go do our presents in the family room. I'm sitting there and he wants to open his gift first. I made him a card because I'm crafting creative. Liked it, and then he really liked the video game because I had told him I couldn't remember what video game he was missing. He liked the jeans, and then he made me cover my eyes like this, except that this didn't exist on my finger. And then when I opened my eyes, he was kneeling on the ground in front of me, asked me to marry him, and thinking about it is making me want to cry because I'm really happy, and if I cry, the makeup is going to die. So yeah, that happened in February, and afterwards we called everybody that we needed to call that night and the day after. So the day after, my mom actually, the surprise that she had planned for me was actually the bridal show that was happening at the Mohegan Sun. It was interesting to see, and I found my florist. My family friend works at a Stop and Shop, and now she's my florist. I mean, we're not getting married for a couple of years. We are looking into buying a house right now, and I really wanted to make this video because I have family that I know watch this. I had realized I never explained what really happened with the engagement. I kept deleting the videos. I better put it online. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already, and comment below if you would like to see a video where I explain how it became a relationship back in high school, because I think it's really funny and really awkward. Bye!